What's up, fam? Welcome to ICS Unplugged, where me and the team are sitting down, dissecting the entire season 1 of the Carree show. We heard and read your comments and heard everything you had to say, right? And it's some things we just couldn't say until now. So get your popcorn, get ready. We about to get to it. Enjoy ICS Unplugged. Here we go. This is the one. This is the episode 9, the one that took the world by storm.
Jesus.
Literally.
You saw that piece about? Say it again, dog.
Jesus.
This one right here shook
man.
up the world. It definitely shook up the industry. Norman Gyamfi.
Yeah. Oh my
Now
God.
let me just say this off top. Norman is my friend. Y'all don't like him. And that's y'all's problem. I love him. I really do. He's a great guy. You know, I've learned to accept people for the way they are because people accept me for the way I am. I'm loud. I play too much. I ain't asked for no help. I'm a lie. And everybody who loves me, they don't try to change me. They accept me for who I am. Norman is brash. Norman can be a butthole sometimes. Norman gonna call it like it is. He don't really care how it makes a person feel, and not to the point where he's trying to hurt them. He's just brutally honest. And for some people, they don't like it, and I get it. It don't bother me because I would rather deal with a person like that than a messy person that's gonna talk about me behind my back and not tell me how they really feel. Right?
Yeah.
So let's jump into this Norman Gyamfi episode that shook the world up. First of all, disclaimer. We knew that 90% of the world did not know who Norman Gyamfi was.
Correct.
If you're not in the gospel music industry or in the CCM industry,
Yeah.
you don't know him,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Unless you've encountered him somewhere else. So the mindset was, I knew it would be a great business conversation.
Yeah.
It was.
Let me put a quarter in the meter and park there. It was not a spiritual conversation. It was a business conversation. It wasn't to lead people to Christ. It wasn't to give them the plan of salvation.
Yep.
It wasn't to talk about healing and deliverance and breaking strongholds.
Thank you.
It was to talk about the music business. Y'all say it with me.
Music business.
It was a music business conversation. It wasn't spiritual. Look at them talking about sales. What about souls? We weren't talking about souls. We weren't talking about Moses. We weren't talking about how Noah built the ark. We weren't talking about that. We weren't talking about how Peter walked on water.
At all.
We was talking about the music business, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the things that y'all, most non-artists, are not privy to.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I brought him on for that purpose. I wanted to just put a quarter in the meter park there for all my super spiritual people that destroyed us for even having him. Secondly, I'm gonna let y'all jump in. I just want to throw this out here because this will go be one we go talk about. I do not care who Norman voted for. First of all, asking somebody who they vote for is wild. That's like asking somebody how much money you make. Those are two things that you just don't really talk about. People don't tell you what their political status is, and they don't tell you how much money they make.
Yeah.
I never asked him who he voted for. He threw that out there.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna not have a conversation with a person just because I don't agree with who they voted for. That's dumb. So I don't care. And all y'all got somebody in y'all life, y'all pastors, y'all friends, y'all family members that voted for Trump. Because here's the truth of the matter. You don't know who people voted for in them booths with no cameras and no phones.
Yep.
You don't know what they did. And if you're in a certain economic status bracket, chances are, all right, chances
Exactly.
are. So who he voted for is his business. That shook a lot of people up and that made people feel a certain way about him. I do stand firm on my video that I did, that we did when we offered context to the conversation.
Yeah.
Are there some things that I probably could have done better? Absolutely. Hindsight is always 20/20. When you're dealing with sports, you look at it like they call it Monday morning quarterbacking. You watch a football game on Sunday night. Monday morning, everybody says what should have happened.
Right.
Tom Brady should have threw this, or LeBron should have passed the ball, or Chris Paul should have dunked it. Everybody says what should have happened
After the fact.
after the fact. So there are things I'm like, yeah, looking back at it and seeing some comments and hearing some people, they called me and said, you could have.
Yeah.
I get it. And I stand on that.
I want to say one thing too.
Yes, please, jump in.
It's so easy for people to comment who've never sat in this seat.
100%.
Until you see these cameras, until you see these lights, bro. And here's the other thing too. If it was so easy, why didn't y'all do it? Why have y'all had conversations? Why haven't y'all provided a platform? Like, you're doing something that's never been done. Like, this is a blueprint.
Yeah.
And so for people to be like, why you platforming him and you should have did it? Bro, you don't know what it feels like to be on the other side of this camera.
And not only that, I think the conversation for me is all about the total of it was perception and preference. So a lot of people were saying that Isaac should have said, you should have took it for the gospel community. You should have said more in the conversation. But to me, it was just that. It was a conversation.
Yeah.
So it wasn't you putting a stamp or saying, I agree 100% of everything that Norman said.
I didn't.
Because you did not.
Yeah.
It was simply a conversation. And for those of us who were in the room, or even when you watched the episode, to me, I pulled from that conversation what resonated with me.
Eat the meat, spit out the bones.
Yeah, and it was good. It was good information. It was some stuff like, Norman, what are we talking about?
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's not. It wasn't a point for me.
Yeah.
It wasn't a point of you interjecting, even as a host. Like you engaged every single one of our guests in the conversation.
Yep.
You never injected, okay, this is how I feel personally, unless it called for it. So I don't think for me, it didn't really call for you to say, okay, let me stand up because you say you prefer CCM over gospel. That's his preference.
Yep.
You know what
And
I
he
mean?
wasn't the only guest that said that.
Exactly.
I asked Jamal Bryan,
Yeah.
gospel or CCM? I said, which one got to go? Jamal Bryan said, gospel got to go.
He said,
I'm a worshiper.
Yep.
Yeah.
I asked Kirk, gospel or CCM? Kirk said, gospel. CCM got to go. That was a part of the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dom, jump in. What you think?
That,
Tell the truth, shame the devil, Dom.
that gospel and CCM thing got me because the people that were so upset about, I feel like the people almost put CCM and gospel kind of like against each other.
Yeah.
And that's not what he was doing. He just was.
He was
the
giving
way-
numbers.
He was giving numbers
It
and the
was
way
data,
how
bro.
he said it. But if you listen to the episode and really listen to understand where he was coming from, and like you said, it was a business conversation. If you look at the numbers, CCM gospel is outstreaming. The gospel industry might
Right.
not be doing as well as it used
Right.
to be. Like, that was facts.
It was facts.
And that's the premise of what he was talking about. He was not talking. So I feel like some of the people, because of how he started out the episode sharing who he voted for. I think that
Everything went out the
I
window.
was just
went
about to
out
say,
the window.
100%.
When they saw that clip, it all went out the window.
100%.
Y'all know I look at the numbers.
Right.
I'm daily. That's what I do. I like the statistics.
Yeah.
Say it again. Say it again. That thing almost took you out.
I got it. I love that. So, but I was reading the comments and some people were like, "Oh, once he said this, like I tuned it out." It's like, how can you do that? How can you miss?
It takes a level of maturity to be able to sit through a conversation and hear a person, even if you don't agree with them.
Yeah.
Now, there's some people like, I heard everything I need to hear. Why do I need to hear more? To each his own.
Yeah.
You know, but for me, I want to create a platform, and we've created a platform where I want to be able to sit down with anybody. If it's an atheist, if it's a Buddhist, if it's a Muslim, if it's somebody, I don't care what your walk of life is, what your status is, if you make a lot of money, I don't care what it is. If you have a story and I feel like you're interesting to talk to and the guests want to see it, that's who we're gonna talk to.
Yeah.
I don't have to agree with everything you say. I didn't agree with everything Norman said. I agree with most of what he said.
Yeah.
I agree with most of what he said, and that's where the rub comes in with my industry. And when I say my industry, I represent, and I sit on the side, rather, I don't want to say represent, I sit on the side of gospel music.
Yeah.
I'm the guy who does a lot of runs and sing hard. Here's another thing that people said before we get to where Chase got me in trouble. The part I want to get to is, I heard this a lot. You let him sit in your face and play in your face because you are a poster child of singing hard and doing runs. Are y'all okay? See, this let me know y'all didn't watch the episode. This man either said it before that or he said it after that. He said, I can't sing. I'm tone deaf.
Parents ain't in music. I have no pedigree. I can't sing. I'm tone deaf.
You think I'm gonna let who can't sing tell me how to sing? There's only two people that can't sing. They can tell me how to sing. That's Kurt Franklin and James Fortune.
Yeah.
Because they know music
Yeah.
and they write music at a high level.
Yep.
They're amazing. So they may not have the gift of singing, but they're musicians, they're songwriters, they are musical geniuses.
Yeah.
Somebody who don't do music, play music, can't tell me how to do what my mama taught me how to do and what God gifted me to do. It didn't bother me because this is a conversation that I had with Norman off the set. I'm not trying to clean up what he messed up. He said what he said, and he's standing 10 toes on it. This is what he was saying, y'all, in context. And I agree with this. There are times that we as gospel artists can over-sing a song. There are times that R&B artists can over-sing a song. There are times that a CCM artist can over-sing or under-sing or underwhelm us.
Yep.
It's about placement. So here's the thing, and this is the thing I'm gonna go to. There's a young lady, and Chase, we're gonna play this clip. We're gonna pause and play this clip.
Okay.
She's an amazing singer. She's an amazing worshiper. Her name is Wendy Wyatt. Shout out to Miss Wendy. Love you. She's an OG. She's a veteran. She is a monster. If you don't know her, you go get to know her after you see this clip.
We have to, sometimes I get frustrated. Sometimes I'll hear music and I will make the decision that we can't do that. We're not going to be able to do that, you know, in our service. We're not going to be able to do that just because it's too much for praise and worship. It's supposed to be inviting for everyone, supposed to be inclusive for the average. It should, I like to use this term, put it where people can reach it.
Yes, right. You reach it.
Put it where people can reach it. And if we're, let's all sing, how great, let's say, is our God. Say it with me. Ba, 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 ba. Boom, 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 boom. So what just happened? Sing with me, how good. Oh, what's the how great is that? How great? Who's singing this? Who's gonna keep up with this? You'd have lost the mother's board. You've lost them. They're gone. They don't know what in the world is happening.
When I tell you, she said the same exact thing Norman said about singing hard and doing runs. It can become a distraction.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I'm singing, oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming. I'm gonna stop right there. Verses, oh, say, hey, can you see? Oh, by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we held at the twilight's.
That's how they sing it.
Last gleaming. What you think the folk gonna do?
No,
It's too much.
that's very true, bro. Yes.
It's too much. So what I'm saying is, I understood what it was saying. It wasn't a slap to the gospel music industry. It was just saying, everybody like all that. Okay, you don't like all that. I like it when it's done right.
And sometimes
I can give you a list of gospel artists that sing hard and do runs that do it masterfully. Let's start with Leandra Johnson. Let's start with Zacardi Cortez. Let's start with all the walls. Every last one of the walls. Every wall it is in every building. If they name walls, the walls can do runs and sing hard amazingly. Kim Burrell.
Yeah.
Lisa Knowles. Man, I can go, Lowell Pye. I can go down the list of people that I know personally, that I've worked with, that sing hard and do runs, that are incredibly amazing at it. Jonathan Reynolds.
Yep.
He don't really sing hard, but he definitely do runs.
Yep.
Anisha Figueroa, Anthony Brown. I don't care who you are. They do it at a high level because they know how to place it. But if you doing too much, it's too much. And I agree with them. So y'all can say what y'all want to say about that. So I wanted to kind of dig in it because that pissed people off to the highest level of pissosity.
Yeah.
It is.
Because they felt like I let this come in here and tell me that I can't sing. Here's the thing. Everybody wanted to ride the wave.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to ride the wave, bro.
Yeah.
This conversation took the industry by storm. If they could make $1 off of it, they jumped the wave, and I ain't mad at nobody's hustle.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I was able to create a platform that y'all can ride the wave. But people got merch. People went. Every blogger took off on it.
Sure did.
Yeah.
I had gospel artists that called me. Most of y'all didn't. Y'all got my number, which that's a little fake and it's a little shady. So when I see y'all, I'm probably not gonna call you out because I'm trying to elevate my level of maturity. But I felt the way because some of y'all could have called me and y'all decided to go to social media to jump in. But stuff like this shows you who I don't use friends loosely because everybody in the industry ain't my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm friendly.
Yeah.
My friends checked on me.
Yeah.
From James to Todd to Kurt to the list goes on. My friends checked on me. I had conversations with great people that challenged me.
Yeah.
You know, Lexi went hard online, but Lexi called me and had a conversation and gave me insight. So I don't have a problem with her going hard online about how she felt
Yeah.
because she picked up the phone and we had a conversation.
Yeah.
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 I respect that.
Yeah.
But there was some people who had something to say. I just need y'all to understand that I was prepared for it. I was not hurt by anything that nobody said. What hurt me was a lack of maturity to be able to sit in a conversation and have it with somebody that you may or may not agree with.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what bothered me.
Yeah.
Because we have to evolve, bro. We have to evolve. I don't got to, and here's the other thing. Norman has poured money into gospel music. He took Ty Tribbett on tour, Israel Houghton, Erica Campbell. I'm just talking about the gospel artists. I'm just talking about the gospel artists that he took on tour that won Grammys from the tour that he promoted. Jonathan Reynolds, Erica Campbell, Jacqueline Carr, Tasha Cobbs Leonard, Israel Houghton. The Clark sisters went on tour under Norman. Fred Hammond went on tour under Norman. Marvin Sapp went on tour under Norman. Kirk Franklin went on tour under Norman. I'm just talking about the gospel artists. Todd Galbraith went on tour. Todd does worship, but still, he went on tour under Norman. He has poured millions of dollars of his money into the gospel music industry, not the CCM, the gospel music industry. So to think that he has this disdain for gospel music is wild.
Yeah.
I just think he understands the data says this,
Yeah.
and the data don't lie. People lie,
Numbers don't.
numbers don't.
They don't.
Yo, what's up, ICS family? Listen, if you are a part of the Patreon, first of all, I want to say thank you. Yo, this Patreon is crazy. And if you're not, what are you waiting on? What are y'all doing? Y'all keep seeing these clips of me and Leandra singing, me and Kirk singing, me and Jonathan Reynolds singing, me and Todd the Lady singing out the Bible. All that's on Patreon. Go subscribe now. We have mic moments. We have all these crazy things, and we have the brand new ICS Unplugged where me and the team sit down and recap the entire season 1. It's gonna be crazy. Go to my Patreon right now, the Isaac Carree Show, and sign up now. Mwah, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Now, let me get to Chase. Y'all dog me because of what he did.
It's all your fault, Chase.
Chase, Corey put this camera on Chase. Chase did the edit of the trailer, of the teaser.
Oh, man.
All I said to Chase was, Chase, a lot of people don't know who Norman is.
Yeah.
So we have to make the teaser really good.
Yeah.
Or they probably won't watch the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just a fact, Jack, and that's the truth.
Yeah.
If that trailer had not done what it did, the people who watched it would have not watched it because they didn't know him. It wouldn't have piqued their interest.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have made them like,
At
I'm
all.
gonna sit down.
Yeah, man.
So why did you do that to me? Why did you do that to Norman? And why did you do that to the world?
That's a great question. Number one, like you said, if we didn't do something like that, people would have scrolled right past it. And y'all know y'all would have did that. Y'all don't watch stuff of people y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? Number 2, why did I do it to you? I mean, I was just getting you traction. Like it was, I was helping the brand.
You had these people killing me. Do you have
Here's
people?
the other thing.
You had people saying.
We approved it.
You had people
Tell them
saying
to-
I was irresponsible with my
platform.
with my
Yeah.
platform.
It's hilarious because all I did was take what was already said in the episode. Y'all act like I took and fabricated and made him say stuff that he never said. If you go watch the full episode, he said everything that was in the clip. So I don't get how y'all are like, y'all fabricated this and this, and why would y'all dare? It's in the episode. I just took the episode and made it interesting in a short amount of time.
Can I play devil's advocate? Can I play devil's advocate?
Go ahead.
It wasn't in context.
Okay.
Right.
So let's talk about. He did say it.
Yep.
But it was placed out of context.
Yes, I get what you're saying.
So it made it sound a way
A certain way.
that it didn't actually sound in the actual interview.
Yeah, I got you.
So my
I think for
question
me,
is,
go ahead, Dad.
I
I'm
just had
sorry.
a question in regards to that. How many shows do we watch because of the trailer are pieced
1,000%.
together out of context?
Every show, every movie,
Everything.
every show, every game show. I was watching the trailer for the new season of Family Feud. Stephen Harvey be like, name one thing that a man would do, and the woman would say something crazy. He'd be like,
It's a whole different
Right.
question.
it's a whole different.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing is, that's how our generation is. We won't sit and watch. Because I could have did a 2-minute clip of a whole conversation. Y'all wouldn't have did anything. Our generation, this is part of the problem with why this clip went so viral. You can see people in the comments saying, oh, this made me I don't even want to watch the full thing. Y'all, our generation is so used to these short moments and so short clips. Y'all won't even go fish for context. Y'all won't even go read something. You won't even go research something. Y'all are just so clip driven. So we had to give you a clip driven thing for you to go
good,
watch.
Chase.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, it's part of the game. It's part of the
marketing.
game. Everybody
Did-
does it.
Did you ever feel bad about it?
No, I didn't. At
Never.
all. I didn't feel bad at all. Because you
didn't care.
It's a business.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, bro.
a
Everybody
show.
Wait, Chase!
It's a business,
Chase,
bro.
you're gonna wait. I had an artist. I blocked him because he pissed me off.
Okay.
I don't generally block people when they disagree with me because as long as you're respectful, you can disagree. When you become disrespectful, then you don't deserve to have access to me.
Yeah.
It's a privilege to have access to people.
Yeah.
Nobody had. B. Simone said in the whole episode. It's a privilege. People took it like she was being arrogant, but it's a privilege. I don't care if you got 10 followers or 10 million.
Yeah.
It's a privilege for any of us to have access to anybody's personal life, right?
Correct.
So when you become disrespectful, then I take away your privileges, right? It's like your own punishment.
Yeah.
So, but they did say this. They said, nice apology,
Oh,
but
yeah.
nice apology. But if you really mean it, take down
it
the
down.
whole interview, unless it's for clicks, shares, and click, shares, and likes. This show is for click,
Yep.
shares, and likes.
Yeah.
Why would I be doing it?
Yep.
I'm being serious.
Yeah, no,
Can
no,
y'all
no.
answer that question? What other reason do people do podcasts?
Right.
What other reason do people do content like this?
Yep. Yeah.
Can anybody give Lexi?
I mean, it's what you said. You said you wanted to create a platform. We know that. We created the platform for friends or whatever to actually just share their side of what they do or whatever. But when you're dealing with business and marketing and all of that, if if we're gonna make money and these are our gifts that we all bring it to the table, we want to make money from that. We have to put clicks out. We have to ask you to like. We have to ask you to subscribe. We have to do all of those things because if not, how is this going to get out to the?
So can we just put this to bed once and for all? The Isaac Carree show is for clicks, likes, and shares and subscribing.
Yep.
It is. It's a show, y'all.
Yeah.
And I always like to look at both sides of everything. So the Isaac Carree show is for that. But it's no different than your pastor putting up his clips on from Sunday morning service because we all were at church yesterday. But if you're putting it on there, there's always a business element to everything that we do
1000%.
in the time that we live in. So that for your church service to be on there, they're doing it because they want clicks, they want more subscribers, and whatever the case may be.
Yep.
So that's the business aspect of it. So I feel like the part of this conversation with Norman was to expand our minds when it comes to the business aspect. It's not always just ministry, but there's always business aspect to everything. So we're living in a time to where it's videos, content, yada, yada, yada. So it's not that Isaac wants to be trying to be irresponsible or messy or whatever. It's all a business. The business aspect of it all. And some of us don't have a business mindset of it all. But there's some of us who understand the business of it all. I don't like half the stuff that people post.
Yeah.
But that's that's the business. That's the marketing aspect of it. So
it also opened my eyes to that, especially the churchy church people that had a lot to say. People don't read their Bible. And even if they do read their Bible, they don't understand the context of the Bible. I don't know the scripture, but doesn't it say like in all that get understanding. Understand what God was speaking, what did Jesus mean in this context. Did you read above the scripture and after the scripture to actually understand what was the time period? Who was he talking to? What did it actually mean? So because business is all throughout the Bible.
You cannot escape marketplace, business strategy, all those types of things. So it's just so disappointing, man.
Yeah. I think I was blown away. This is the last thing. I think I was.
This ain't the last thing because I'm pissed now.
Okay, yes, I'm joking. I think I was blown away by how many people didn't understand the gospel industry has a business side. How do you think you get the music you hear? Like, do you think that people just sing it in a microphone and you just get it automatically on your phone? Like it has to be uploaded to iTunes, it has to be uploaded to Spotify. Like,
hold on, Chase.
I'm
Go back. It has to be uploaded to what?
iTunes.
That's a business.
Yep.
It has to be uploaded where?
Spotify.
That's a business.
YouTube.
Business.
But the very first thing that he said, the microphone. Everything is a bit. Who made the microphone?
Right.
You had to buy the microphone for me to.
Right.
Everything that we consume is a business. Your daily things that you use. Yeah. You're making money. You're exchanging money.
So why do church people extract business from God?
Yeah.
They want to make God free.
Yeah.
And I like this phrase. I didn't coin it and I didn't make it, but I've heard it all my life. The gospel is free.
Yes.
But ministry costs.
Yes. Yes, bro.
If you want gospel, go to church.
Yep.
If you want, but in church, you got to give an offering because they got to turn the lights on. They got to pay. They got to pay the staff. They got to pay the band. If you don't give and you go to your church and your lights are not on, then y'all online talk about these people ain't paying their light bill.
Yep.
If you don't pay the mortgage on the building, the building has been abandoned. They ain't pay their bills. It takes money to even go to church to get free gospel.
Yep.
So I just don't understand the mindset of people, how they try to make, like, you're wrong. It's like, we were talking about the music business. Every gospel artist that you love, every gospel artist that you love has been signed to a label that's run by an unsaved man or an unsaved woman who may not believe the way we believe or what we believe. They may have a difference of belief. I ain't talking about the people that we know. I ain't talking about the people that they put at the bottom of the tiers that we go to. I'm talking about the guy that owns RCA, the guy who owns Sony, the guy who owns these labels. They may or may not be Christians. Guess what? We don't know. I'm wearing a Hudson outfit. I don't know if Hudson got the Holy Ghost. So should I only wear Christian clothes?
But then my thing is, who are we to even try to gauge that? I think from this conversation with Norman, I think what bothered me the most is 90% of the people didn't watch the episode.
Absolutely.
Because if you did, then you would see his heart behind what he was saying.
Right.
Like, I had I've known Norman for years, but I'm saying you're watching this episode, of course, like I said before, he said some things that were kind of crazy, but he also said some things that showed his heart behind what he does.
Yeah.
So people were saying, well, he's just in it for the money. He doesn't care about. He loves God. He talked about that. He talked about his humanity and how he feels about people and the artists that he works with.
It don't do me no benefit. You making music to glorify God. I want the most people to hear it possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think people see me as competition when I'm not. I'm a tool God has placed in a genre for your benefit.
That's so good.
Only. And I'm not saying I'm the only one that can help, but bro, I can work in any genre of music. I literally can do whatever. So I guarantee, guys, being a gospel music executive was not on my dream job list. I can tell you that. Never thought about it, never desired it, never wanted it. This is him. So use it. Like, I'm here for him. That's also why I never close the door on people, because I know why he put me here.
So how can you watch the episode and not see the heart behind it?
Because they didn't get to it. And we're not trying to make you like him. That's who you've made your decision. And one thing I learned about people, you only can reason with the reasonable people. You have a great chance to get people who are in the middle. If they're kind of in the middle, like, of their decision, like, I kind of understand what he was saying, but I kind of don't. If they're in the middle, you can sway them with compassion. Mm-hmm. People who are unreasonable, I don't care what you say, I don't care what you do, you'll never get them. Mm-hmm. So you play to the people who are reasonable, and you play to the people who kind of on the fence, that kind of haven't really made a decision on what they feel.
Right.
You can't reason with unreasonable people. The Bible says it like this. The carnal mind can't understand spiritual things. Mm-hmm. If you're carnal and we're having a spiritual conversation, you will never be able to get on the same page with somebody who's spiritual.
Yeah.
That's Bible. So if you're not in a place where you're willing to be open to dialogue, whether you agree or not, whether you like it or not, if you're a person that's in this industry, which I was very disappointed with, you're in the industry and you're not even interested in data.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Wild to me.
Is gospel music dead? No. It's on life support, in my personal opinion. I'm gonna tell you why. It's not because it's not good. Some of the music is not good in my personal opinion. And some of you may feel like, well, some of your music ain't good. And that's a fair thing. Because I know that I don't know nobody in gospel that everybody loves everybody. But what I do know is y'all are not supporting gospel music. 90% of the people who had negative things to say don't buy gospel music. Yep. They don't stream gospel music. I ain't talking about Maverick. Maverick got numbers. Y'all don't stream gospel music, and y'all don't buy gospel music, and y'all don't buy tickets to concerts. Yes. I'm telling you what I know. That's a fact, and that's a harsh reality. I know artist friends that are not working because it's hard out here. Putting out a song, it has a lifespan of 48 hours. Because once y'all hear it, y'all off of it. People don't even ride to music like they used to no more. Once you hear it, you might play it for a couple of weeks, couple of days, couple of weeks, you good. You got a dope song if you play in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
You might get a couple of days, and then I'm on to the next song. We are not supporting gospel music. Churches are not inviting us unless you do worship music. That's a fact, Jack. That's the truth, Ruth. Choirs are not even singing in churches anymore. If they are, they sing it once a month.
Yep.
And when they sing once a month, if they sing at all, they're doing songs that date back from 2005 back.
Yeah.
We're not even singing new gospel stuff. We're not even singing new choir music. It's not because choir music is dead. It's because we're not consuming it.
Yeah.
We're not supporting it. So instead of getting mad at Norman, make Norman out of a liar. Yeah. Go support gospel music.
Yeah.
Go stream it at a high level. I challenge everybody. I dropped a new single. Ty Galbraith got a new album coming out. James Fortune got new music coming out. Kurt Franklin got new music coming out. Melvin Crispell just dropped a new single. Zacardi Cortez got new music coming out. Lee Andrews in the studio. Stream and buy their music at a high level. Make the numbers spike. Make us number one. Make us number one on iTunes. Make us number one on Spotify. That's how the data changes. But if you on Instagram and on TikTok talking and you're not streaming it, you're Norman not lying.
Yeah.
That's where gospel is. It's not the artist. Gospel music will always live in churches. Yeah. Choirs can always sing. We can always worship. We can always do that. But the business of gospel music is at an all-time low. And if I'm being honest, it's not just gospel music.
Yeah. No, that's true.
All music is at an all-time low.
Yeah.
Hip hop, R&B, pop, everything is low. Unless you're Taylor Swift, Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Beyonce,
Chris Brown,
Breezy.
Yep.
Those five are anomalies. If they can go to the studio in an hour and drop an album tomorrow night, and everybody go buy it.
Yeah.
If I just come over here and say, hey, as a matter of fact, I'm dropping a single at 12 noon, y'all not gonna go get it.
That's true.
It's not gonna happen.
I got something for you.
I'm preaching, dog.
This is to your point. Somebody just asked, Linnea 999, when are you coming out with new music? And you got music out.
Say it again, dog. Read the question. Call the name and read it again.
When are you coming out with new music? For 10 weeks, we've been Push it.
10 weeks I dropped it. That's my point.
Man, it's amazing.
It is.
Thank you. 10 weeks. I dropped a brand new song called Better.
Better.
And y'all don't even know about it. And if you do know about it, you didn't stream it. The numbers don't lie.
Yep.
The numbers don't lie. I've had at least, how many viewers approximately have we had this season that watch all our shows?
About 2.3 million.
About 2.3 million people watched our shows over the last 10 episodes. If I had 2.3 million streams or 2.3 million purchases on iTunes, because every iPhone and every Apple device still has iTunes.
Yep.
I know we have Apple Music where we pay a subscription fee, but guess what? We don't make money off of streaming. So I don't think Norman was lying. I don't think he was off. Y'all can get mad or y'all can look at it for what it is. If we don't support gospel music at a high level, the business of gospel music will die. You can go to somebody's church and hear us sing for free. And we're going to sing to the walls of Jericho fall down. You're going to be blessed. But guess what? This is our job too.
Yeah.
This is how I pay my bills. This is how a lot of these artists pay their bills. This is how they eat. This is how they send their children to college. This is afforded a lifestyle for people.
Yeah.
For y'all to sit on the other side of this camera and act like it's just ministry and it should just be for God,
Yeah.
you got to think past how you'll feel. Here's it is. I'm close with this. You got to think past your emotions. People got emotional about this interview with Norman. They got very emotional about this interview with Norman because they want to preserve the life of gospel music. And there are people in the comments. There's an artist that hasn't even dropped an album in the last 15 years that was taking these clips and spreading them around and pouring gasoline on them. You ain't even contributing to gospel music, but you keeping mess going about how Norman was this and that and the other. You're not even contributing. Like, that's bad, y'all.
Yeah.
So my ask, ASK, my ask is that we all support it, that we all get behind it. Go find these artists that are busting their butt trying to give you great music and support it. When I dropped my song on July 13th, was that the date?
Yeah.
8 other artists dropped songs that day.
Yeah.
Jonathan Nelson dropped a song. I can't remember all 8.
Moss.
Daryl Walls dropped a song. Jay Moss dropped a song. I dropped a song. Those are all the ones I can remember off the top of my head. The week before that, Kirk Franklin dropped his song. That day, 9 other artists dropped a song on the same day Kirk dropped his song. I guarantee you, y'all don't have all that music. Ty Tribbett just dropped a brand new album a few weeks ago. But when y'all see it, it would have been a few months ago, probably. I guarantee y'all don't have it at a high level. How many of y'all go buy tickets to his new tour at a high level?
Right.
Come on, man. We got to be honest about the truth. I don't care about that Trump stuff. That's his business. That's his business. I'm talking about this business.
Yeah.
I'm talking about preserving music. We need to learn how to reimagine gospel music and see it from a different perspective. We need new faces, younger people that can give data, that can give information, that can add to the industry versus being upset about it. So I really took way more time on this episode than we ever decided to. But because y'all made it so big, we had to go. Norman, we love you, man.
Love you, dog.
And we appreciate you gracing the stage.
That's one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, gracing the platform and shaking it up. It was a conversation that needed to be had.
Yeah.
I told Norman this. I didn't agree with everything he said, but he said a lot that I did agree with. I hope we brought some insight. I hope we gave y'all some behind the scenes of how we feel about it. And hey, the conversation is going to continue. Sorry, not sorry, but I love y'all.
The Carree Show. Get ready for the Carree Show.